For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FC25 coins, please go and check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down in the description below. Go and check them out now. Yes then YouTube, we are back on this fine Tuesday afternoon. But first, drop this video a like for me. Drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, of course, that would mean the world to me. So today's custom tactics video is going to be on a formation that I like to call your bread and butter, but it isn't the 4-4-2. Yes, it is the formation you are looking at right on your screen right now. It is the 4-2-3-1 normal variation, so the one with the 3 cams rather than the left midfielder and the right midfielder. Now, yesterday's 4-2-1-3 video, I would recommend using exactly the same custom tactics for that in the 4-2-3-1 if you are using it with the left midfielder and the right midfielder. So this one is the formation with the 3 cams, and I actually think as a 4-2-3-1, this is a better formation than the 4-2-3-1 with the left midfielder and the right midfielder. So without any further ado, what the hell have I just done here? I don't know what I've just done, but we are now going to get into the custom tactics, and remember the code will be the top pinned comment down in the comment section down below, and it will also be in the last 20-30 seconds of the video as well. So all you have to do is just type in the code and it will give you the custom tactics right there and then. You don't even have to do anything other than typing in the code. So with the tactical preset, of course, it is going to be on custom. I don't really know what the FC preset is in terms of like using it, but for me, of course, it is going to be custom. It is classed as the 4-2-3-1 narrow, so this one is the formation with the 3 cams rather than the left side, well, the left side it can be in a left midfielder, and then the right side it can be in a right midfielder. So that is going to be the 4-2-3-1 narrow. An amazing formation, trust me, it is absolutely amazing. Is always meta, is always usable, and it is always one of the best formations on FIFA and FC 25. Well, FC just in general. And the reason being is because we've got 2 CDMs, you have a really good solid defensive platform to use with your team. And then the fact that you've actually got 3 cams means it is very easy to then create opportunities. And then, of course, with the 1 striker, very popular in modern day football. Now, the build-up style. There are going to be 2 options which you can use with this. Okay, so option number 1 is the option that I use, and that is balanced on the build-up style. Yes, you are looking at that correctly. Balanced on the build-up style. And if you read what it says, players will vary between forward runs and coming short. The team's transition to their in-possession shape will be steady rather than sudden. And that is very, very, very good when we are using a 4-2-3-1. But, and there is a but, if you are someone that does struggle defensively, I would recommend to use counter. And also if you struggle to create opportunities as well. I know that kind of like contradicts itself, but counter is very good with creating opportunities in the final third and getting into a lot of goal scoring opportunities. But I just much prefer balanced YouTube. I like to be in control of trying to organise my team right in the offensive mode, and I'm in control of that. So that's why I like to use balance. Now with the defensive approach, kind of like the build-up style, there are 2 options which you can use with this. Option number 1 is high on the defensive approach and actually just leave it on 70 on the line height. I really like that, and I do think that is probably the best thing to use with the 4-2-3-1. Now basically, because we have 2 CDMs, we can afford to be quite aggressive with our defensive depth. And that right there is why I'm using 70 on that line height. We can afford to be aggressive. We can afford to get in our opponent's faces and really be aggressive in that press. But, and there is a but, if you are someone that struggles defensively, I would recommend 55 on the line height. Yes, 55. 55 is very, very, very good when we are using the 4-2-3-1 because we have 2 CDMs. But for me, it is your bread and butter. It is 70 on the line height. You will see that I use 70 defensive line height and high on the defensive approach in most of my formations that I'm using. So they're the team tactics done. As we then get into the player roles, without the ball, of course, in FC 25 now, you have to defend in the formation that you are playing. So we have to actually defend in the 4-2-3-1, which is absolutely fine. An amazingly solid defensive formation. So as we then get with the ball, I would recommend using exactly what my Kylian Mbappe is on right there, actually. Advance forward and attack. Complete is very, very, very good as well. But I noticed when we are using complete on the advanced forward, I noticed that my striker was kind of drifting out wide a little bit too much for my liking. So I like having my advanced forward on attack. Means that they make penetrating runs in behind nice and easy. The middle cam is then going to be on shadow striker and attack. Now we need our middle cam to really help out in the attacking third of the game. Get forward, get a lot of goals and a lot of assists for us. We really, 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 really need that from our middle cam. So our cam, an attack-minded midfielder who plays in the hole behind the strikers. Their well-timed runs into the box will result in plenty of goal-scoring opportunities. And you will notice, if you use this formation, how many goals and assists that your cam will get if you use he or she as a shadow striker. The left-sided cam is then going to be as a playmaker and roaming. Yes, so I have my left-sided cam as a playmaker and roaming. Basically, I want them to make a lot of inward runs inwards and kind of like play as a free roll and a free roam on that left-sided cam. Very, very, very important. My right-sided cam is then just going to be on playmaker and balance. So my right-sided cam will drift inwards, but not as much as the left-sided cam, of course, because that left-sided cam is on roaming. But then the right-sided cam is just going to be on a balanced focus. Very, very, very nice. And you will see why with what I do with my left back, why that is the case. My right-sided CDM is then going to be on holding and defend. So the right-sided CDM's job pretty much is just to shield and protect the back four, intercept the ball, pass the ball, but then of course just give it to my more attack-minded players. Left-sided CDM, pretty obvious what they are going to be on. It is also going to be holding. Yes, we do play a double holding role with this. I did like experimenting one of them as a deep line playmaker, so that is definitely good as well. But I kind of noticed that both of them on holding really, really, really does work. They give a nice bit of protection to the back four, and then they just give the ball and pass it to the better players. And this is where it is very important. My left back then, YouTube, yes, my left back is then on attacking wing back and balance. So my left back will be bombing on down that left hand side, and that is why I have my left cam on free roam. So you will see there that my left sided cam will drift inwards a lot, which is very, very, very nice. If you want to use them as a shadow striker as well, that is absolutely fine. But playmaker and roaming really, really, really does help. Both the centre backs are just on defender and balance. That is very important, defender and balance. And then the right back is going to be on full back and defend. So we do defend in a lot of my formations at this moment in time as a traditional back three. And then the goalkeeper is going to be on goalkeeper and balanced. And that right there, YouTube, as you do see the code right on your screen right there, is going to be my brand new updated 4-2-3-1 custom tactics for you. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Drop a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.